brothers quickly reach for their weapons, and all hell breaks loose. Ha! I don't got no gun! Get to fighting or get away! Got you, Holiday. Blaze away. You're a daisy if you do. The entire gunfight at the OK Corral was less than 30 seconds. Virgil and Morgan Earp were wounded, and 3 cowboys, including Ike Clanton's brother Billy, are dead. The Earps and Doc Holliday are all charged with murder, but because Wyatt Earp had pushed Ike Clanton out of the fight and did not shoot him, the charges are dismissed as lawmen doing their job. Ike is devastated. The Earps not only have dirt on him that could get him killed, but now they also murdered his baby brother. He cannot allow them to get away with this, and he soon begins his quest for revenge. On the night of December 28, 1881, Virgil is crossing Allen Street when shotgun fire erupts from the shadows. The buckshot tears through his back and his left arm, and he barely makes it to safety. He somehow survives the attack, but his arm is damaged beyond repair, and he will never use it again. The next day, Ike Clanton's hat is found near the scene of the crime, but other cowboys provided alibis that gets him off the hook. He's set free, and it doesn't take long for his second attempt at revenge against the Earps. In March of 1882, Morgan and Wyatt are shooting billiards at the local pool hall. Morgan is lining up his shot when 2 bullets shatter the window behind him. Morgan is hit in his spine and falls to the ground. Wyatt and 2 other men carry him to a nearby room as he continues to bleed from his wound. Wyatt holds his brother closely and desperately stares at his face, praying for a miracle before hearing his brother's final words. Wyatt, I can't see a damn thing. 5 cowboys are identified as the primary suspects of the murder of Morgan Earp. But again, the courts failed to bring any of them to justice, and they are all released. Wyatt Earp cannot believe it. He was now a U.S. Marshal, and even with his position and the overwhelming evidence against the cowboys, they were walking free again. The attack on Virgil and the death of Morgan going unpunished snaps something inside of Wyatt, and he decides if the courts won't provide the justice he's looking for, then he'll do it himself. Wyatt assembles a posse of 6 men, which included his youngest brother Warren and his good friend Doc Holliday, and they begin to hunt the cowboys responsible for Morgan's death. Their first target was a man named Frank Stillwell, who they find at a train depot in Tucson, Arizona. He tries to run from Earp's posse, but Wyatt catches up with him, and he presses his shotgun directly into Stillwell's chest and fires. His ravaged body is found the next day. A cowboy who was a suspect in Morgan's murder hears of Frank's fate and turns himself into the Tombstone Sheriff, thinking he would be safer in jail than out there with Wyatt Earp. Next, the posse tracks down a man named Florentino Cruz, who gives up the names of an additional accomplice to the murder. But even after ratting out his friends, Cruz's body is found the following day, riddled with bullet holes. The cowboys get word that Wyatt Earp is hunting them down and set an ambush for him. Led by their best gunfighter, Curly Bill Brocious, 9 cowboys launch an attack at Earp's unsuspecting posse. Instead of running, Earp returns fire with his own shotgun, and Curly Bill is nearly sawed in half. He was dead before his body hit the ground. Soon, the Tombstone Sheriff, who had been friendly to the cowboys, assembles his own 21-man posse to go after Wyatt Earp for murder. This posse was actually made up of cowboys who now all really wanted Earp dead. Sensing that he wouldn't be able to take on the sheriff's crew, Wyatt Earp is forced to be satisfied with the men he had taken out, though he never catches Ike Clanton. Earp and his friends leave the territory as wanted men. Eventually, they part ways in New Mexico, and Wyatt ends up in Colorado. The governor of Arizona tries to have him extradited, but the governor of Colorado